That one. Okay. Well, let's see who's around. Who's around today, huh? Anybody working today? Anybody working tonight? Today? Tonight? Oh, we got Periscope people. Yay! Yay for Periscope. What's up, Periscope? Great attitude. Hey, great attitude. Well, a lot of people say other than that. Let's see what's going on. Joe is there. John Sargent the third. You know, it's funny. I just got my something from the insurance company, and they had junior. I forgot I was a junior. The same name as my father, so I'm a junior. A 75-year-old junior. Yeah. Well, who's here? Anna. Hi, Anna. How are you? Sorry, I've been really busy trying to do stuff, and also I have private training now, video training, so that it's really a lecture and a training session. This is more ad lib and just try to help people. But the next session, I mean, we did 2 of them on research, and the next one we're going to do is on. I really think there's a way to retire in 3 years, no matter what age you are and how much money you have. And I think that's becoming more practical and reasonable, to think about, and actually probably more necessary to think about in 3 years. So you could be 80, you could be 30. And still, well, thank you, Legacy Debt Company. Linda Brown, how are you? Linda Brown. Boy, I miss all you guys. I've been gone for a long time, it seems. About 2 weeks. So I've been doing those. And we have a curriculum, and I give handouts. So you have things to follow up on. So the things I've discovered, I do, and that's in Lesko Help. So and that's only for members, and it's like $20 a month, or you could get it down to $9 if you pay for 6 months or something like that. So it's not expensive. Is really what the thing is, and that's where really I'm helping individually. So on our closed membership site on Facebook, we have a closed group that you just ask me, and I do the research, I get the sources and everything. I won't give you a huge report. I tell you where's the best places to start. Like somebody's trying to get rid of their land or whatever. So I put together a list of not get rid of it, but make money out of land that's doing nothing. So I found some websites that they could put his land there, and people are always looking for extra land if they're coming through to do camping, or anything like that, instead of some prepaid campground stuff. Hey, what time is it in America? Well, in the East Coast, it's like almost 9 o'clock, 9:30 at night. So I guess you're not from America. So that's okay. Most of us are. We're all from somewhere else. My grandparents came from Czechoslovakia. They barely spoke English. My parents spoke both. And we spoke nothing. I know Yakshamash. That's the only thing I know in Slovak. Yakshamash. Jack, what are you? I'm from Louisiana. On welfare and food stamp. I'm disabled. Unable to work physically. Is there a place online I can make money online without doing surveys? Without doing surveys. Yeah, there's different ways to do that. I mean, Mechanical Turk. I don't know. If you know Mechanical Turk, that's sort of like surveys, but it's not. But people are making up to $40,000 a year there. They only pay like a penny or something for things, but people are able to develop robots, to make the work faster for them, easier. So there's always a way. Love that shirt and glasses. You're great. Style. Thanks, Donna. But Donna, lots of questions for you. Yes, tell me. Ask me. That's why I'm here. Ask me. Well, we want to be used in life. I think so. And I got about 20 years, I hope. And so I just use the hell out of me. I got nothing better to do than try to figure out, take my knowledge I have and share with people, or find new knowledge to help them. I just know how to research probably better than anybody else in this country. That's bragging, I know, but I can't find them, particularly for money. Maybe not for a lot of other things, but for money. People don't I mean, I've been saying this stuff for 40 years and 50 years, maybe. I don't think people know it better. Now, it's not easy. That's why the name of this title of this now is what I say, how to get lucky. The way you get lucky is you get lots of no's. And if you're not getting lots of no's, you're not going to get lucky. Yeah, yes, and you're the thank you. And that's it. We all want it easy. I'm the same way. We get stuck in this thing because hucksters like me say, "Oh, it's real easy." No, shit, no. Life is not easy. No. Forget that nonsense. Everybody's telling you. They're just trying to get your money. So am I, but I'm going to tell you, it's not easy. It's not easy. Yeah, that's just so stupid. It can be fun. See, that's the other thing. See, if you're doing something you want, it's fun. Okay, it's not easy, but it's fun, man. Why do you go out and play some, game that you love playing and how hard it is? And the harder you play, the better it is, right? Hell, my son needs to go to college. We don't have money for it. He is a junior in high school. Where do I start? Good point. Okay. Actually, if you have, I know you don't have a lot of money, but if you have that, to put the Lesko help. I'm about to put up a video there of about an hour's worth on how to save on college money. And this is the website for all I finally got it down on one website. And I sent it out on an email today. All the links weren't working. So I had to apologize and send everybody a free link to something because I'm sure it pissed off a lot of people and try it again. But this is www. Always for my stuff, you got to put the www. Free.lesko.com store. Okay. And you go there and you see Lesko Help. Sign up there and tell me that question. I'm going to put up for you, when you ask, I'll put up a video of about 40 minutes that shows you all the places to get money for free to go to college. Don't have to pay for college. I mean, people don't. And I was helping an immigrant, and her mother and the daughter was in college. Man, she just started applying. She got $20,000. She's no superstar student or all-American woman or whatever, or lots of credentials, or no, it's a numbers game. That's what I mean. To get lucky, you have to get a lot of no's, So when people say no, you have to keep getting up, man. That's what I do. Like here, for college money, the University of Maine, you could go there as a non-resident of Maine and pay the same tuition as you would in the state school in your country, in your state. So let's say you're from Louisiana and the state university is $5,000 a year. But Maine charges for residents of Maine, they charge $10,000. Well, you're a resident of Louisiana, they only charge $5,000. You could go to this Maine school for $5,000 because that's all they charge in your state. See, they're hurting for people. That's why everybody just knows about what's locally. And it's a big world out there. A lot of opportunities nobody knows about. They don't advertise. You can't find them in Google. Man, you can't find anything in Google except what people want to sell you. And if they want to sell you something, that means they're making a lot of money at it. So that's Maine. And there's so many, like, okay, here, now you're going to apply to colleges. Okay, you don't have to pay for fees, for application fees. I mean, you apply to 10 colleges, that could be $100 a pop, right? And so that's $1,000. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Go to here, College Board. Go to collegeboard.org. Collegeboard.org. Okay, and search in there. Can't find anything in Google. You're right. Yeah, I mean, Google has, if you know the exact name of what you're looking for. Like here, go to Google and put collegeboard.org, and then when you get to collegeboard.org, put application fee waivers. That means you don't have to pay for the application. See, applying to college is a business in itself. It's a racket. That's why they're out trying to get people to apply to their colleges. Yeah, they go around the country trying to get people to apply because they're making $100 a pop. That's a sale. Yeah, and they're making. I mean, people get millions and millions and millions of dollars just by applications. Yeah, so the more people that get applied, they're not. And by the way, the person who needs help for the stuff, only Department of Homeland Security in my country, Office of Emergency Help, are there organizations that provide assistance immediately. Yes, nonprofit organization, Department of Homeland Security. Yeah, that's for disasters and stuff like that help. But here, the way to find it is use nonprofit organization. Start at your county level. So call up your county, and go to your county level. And what you're looking for is community development, okay? That's where you want to start. Go to your library. Your library knows this stuff. Hi, good to see you. Same here. Nice to see you. Nice to be seen. That's what. Well, here's an interesting thing. Just social media, okay? Well, social media. So look, we're all getting a little charged up with each other here. Okay, social media may help older adults with pain. That's right, pain. Social media, pain, not pills. Social media. Online socializing may weaken the tie between pain and depression for older people. Now, I'm not old, so this is not for me. You understand that? It's not for me. People in chronic pain are already at risk of depression, even more so when the pain makes them stay at home more and interact with friends and family less. The research is right. Okay. The 3,000 study participants were average age 67 years old. About 1/3 lived alone, and 2/3 said they have been bothered by pain in the last month. Among the people with pain, the rate of depression was lower among those people using social media. See, that's what I mean about never retire, man. That's why I'm going to go through this seminar about show you how to not only have money for the rest of your life, but not to be bored and get depressed and commit suicide and all this kind of stuff. By doing something you think is important and fun and whatever. And that's what I want to help people do. And that's why I'm putting together a curriculum for that. So next week, I'm going to have that. So sign up for Lesko Help. And get on the list so when we have it, because you have to be invited, and that means you have to pay. But it's like $20 a month. Let's go for president. No, that sounds like a job. Look at everybody beat you up. I've been beaten up by the media a lot. I saw you at the movie theater in Bethesda once. Yes, I like film. I go to lots of movies. Yeah, I couldn't put up with that. Somebody's going to hate you. If you're doing particularly something decent or whatever. And actually, Trump maybe did something good today, I think. No matter what you think of him. But it's going to be bad. And I just did a video on this. So it's up on my website. Lesko Help, I have it there too. Is that Trump now is at war with China. Okay. Now, one of the things he also wants to get out of is a deal we have with the world about postal rates. Okay. There's a big international development group over in Europe somewhere that determines what the international postage rates are. Okay. Now, when that thing started 30 years ago, 40, I don't know when it was like that, China was nothing. China was struggling, didn't know didn't have any money, couldn't do anything or whatever. So they gave them very low postage rates. Okay. This is why, like here, this shirt. Okay. I bought this in China online. Okay. And it was like $10 for the whole thing, right? Postage was $1.50. Okay. If I wanted to send this back, it'd be $30. Okay. This is why people are, drop shipping, selling things on the internet. That's why that business is going to go away. So Trump is now going to sabotage everyone selling on Amazon, trying to make money, or as a Spotify website. That's going to be over. Why? Because most of those people are doing it with $5 coffee cups in China, and with only $1 postage. Well, now that postage is going to be $10 or $20 or even more, because this is what Trump's doing to get back at China, is getting rid of that. Now, what he doesn't realize, he's hitting probably millions of small business people at home having retail stores on the internet and selling stuff from China, because I see these marketing people on YouTube, vegan. No, I don't eat much more than vegetables, but I'm not vegan. But I run every day. Actually, I'm not running, I'm bicycling. I do 16 miles a day now. I go, I couldn't run. I got what do you call a heel problem. I'm a big heel, but I can't heel my heel. And so I took up bicycling about a month now. I sort of like it outside, you know, and I get 16 miles. I got to work hard at it, you know. Gym is sort of, oh, I don't know. I can't work hard enough on those machines or whatever. But outside it is nice. So, so you know, the work at home people that are making money out of this, and I'm sure there's millions of them because I see so many people trying to help people do that, and how to buy a coffee cup for $1 on, you know, Alibaba, and then sell it here and drop ship, and you're gonna be a millionaire and all that kind of bullshit. Well, all that's going to be over because the price of those things are going to skyrocket. And that's happening a lot in our economy now because look at this. Okay, the biggest outsourcing firm in India. Okay, we in the last 10 years we're sending so much technology and all this kind of stuff to India because it was cheaper and everything. Guess what happened? They're opening offices in America. So now we're outsourcing in America. It's a whole new world, man. That's why you got to keep on the wave of what's going on. If you're making your decisions based on yesterday, yesterday is over. That's why old people like me are a pain in the butt because we're trying to regroup from yesterday. And you can't. Yesterday is over, baby. It's over. Yeah. And you got to figure out where today is and what's the growth area. And so that's right. This is coming back. So they're outsourcing, like they have an office and they're hiring people to be outsourced to companies around the United States, but the people are in, I think it's Michigan or something like that. Now, who would have thought that would happen? We're bringing back manufacturing from China. That's right. The wages over there are getting higher. Ours are getting lower. and so we're meeting in the middle. And the things that we need in the country, like when we're building our infrastructure on the computers and stuff like that, was mostly back office stuff, okay? Do you believe in climate change? Oh, boy, it certainly is changing around here. You know, we had back office things. And so you didn't have to know the culture. But now the back office infrastructure is pretty well set up, and now it's more front to deal with the customers and the front end stuff. And that requires culture smarts, you know. So that's why they need more people here than overseas now. So I say it's a whole change of the game. Oh, by the way, the thing about in Maine, there's a lot of colleges now where they have reciprocity agreements. So if you belong to one state, you could go to the other state school at the in-state price or close to it, and if they're in the consortium. Now, there's about a dozen or so consortiums. Like there's a New England consortium, a Southern Region consortium, Tuition Break is called consortium, Midwest Student Exchange. Like in Midwest Student Exchange, participating states, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, Nebraska, North Dakota, Ohio, Wisconsin, all those states have, if you're in one state, you could go to the other state at a discount at their state school, not the private school. And that's why I think private schools, you know, are over. They just cost too much for what you get. State of the state schools, that's where most people go. I think about 70% of the people are in state-supported schools. We're going more and more towards that. That's why the video I'm going to put up, the people from Louisiana, I think you were, oh, what happened on my chats? Oh, there they are. Anyone said Trump would be great for the American people and businesses, but look at the businesses. He went bankrupt. He didn't want to be bankrupt. Yeah, I mean, you know, well, he's such a bullshitter. You have no idea what's true with him. I'm going to care. I don't care a hoot Trump, but I never get my money back from Trump Academy. Oh, you never got your money back, Trump? You should. Okay, go to your attorney general's office. He lost the suit. He has to pay everybody back from Trump Academy. See, this is so that's what he knows about education. He knows about how to get your money. Yeah. Now he's got to give it back. He lost 3 lawsuits on that. Go to the Federal Trade Commission, ftc.gov. If that doesn't help you, go to your state attorney general. How do you find your state attorney general? You just call 211. Call 211 and ask for the state attorney general. That's how you could find the state attorney generals on that app. Yeah, anybody like that. And always bitch and complain, because if you don't bitch and complain, then the government won't get after them. The government's the government is the only people big enough to get after people, and because you and I can't fight somebody like Trump or this big corporation or even a small corporation. Man, we're barely making it day by day, right? So that's why, to me, the government is sort of like levels the playing field a lot. To deal with your health insurance company, they don't pay a claim. Man, now I just saw that people who complain about the health insurance not paying when they thought they should, 70% of them got their money. 70% won because they got complained. And they didn't cost them anything to complain. That's not, you don't hire a lawyer. You don't do that. You find the regulatory agency that goes over this insurance company. 70%, man, where are you going to get odds like that? So that's what I mean. You got a good chance. If somebody said, oh, this deductible, this, you have to pay this. Oh, shit, blah, blah, blah. I can't afford that. So you go and you complain, and they have that power to get the money from you, And they get paid the same amount of money, whether they help you for free for 10 years or they just hang up on you on the phone. That's why it's important to use your personality to work with these people. Hey, Matthew, I'm building a website to help people wanting help called Hand Up, Not Handout. I'd love to get you involved. Well, I guess it depends, but sure. Yeah. I tried to, friend of Xavier besets the state attorney. I tried to start. Okay. Oh, is that for the Federal Trade Commission? Because they know they lost. If not, what I would do is the state attorney in New York, if they didn't help. I'm a Black divorced woman with 5 kids. Oh my goodness. I want to start a mold detection business in Maryland. The class is $675. How do I get a grant money for that? Well, I think you should think about the business first, but if that's it, I mean, what's it going to cost after you get that $675? Okay. I mean, is somebody selling you a business and things like that? I would do 2 things. I would do one, if you're in Maryland, go to the SBDC, just put Google SBDC Maryland and find the headquarters, and their headquarters, I think, at University of Maryland, and they're free consultants that will help you think through that. Okay, and there's small money like that. Also, training money. Maryland has a lot of training money for that, and you should see if they'll. And that's at the Department of Labor. So that's at your career one-stop. So it's only $700. That may be possible. But what I'm really worried about is somebody selling you something else after you pay that $700 to be able to get, they're going to ask you for $7,000 to do something else. And that's where you have to put your foot down, because you're going to keep doing that. Everything is going to cost money. And all you do is get worse off. I mean, sure, there's a chance and, whatever but it's so slim, it's not worth it, I don't think. And what's more worth it is you finding out. If that's a mold detection, you go. If you want to learn how to detect mold, call your county cooperative extension service and ask them, I want to learn how to detect mold, okay? They know that stuff, and they do it for free maybe. That's what you want to do, and first, so you know your options. If you have an idea, what happens is we don't know our options. We just go by what we know. We put mold detection in Google, and Google finds us people who wants to sell us something on mold detection. But the people who are out there, are never going to advertise and find you. I saw you in the Batman. Oh, yeah, Batman. Okay. I thought maybe it was the bar. And so you'll never find that. And see, right now, you're not, it sounds like, and I'm guessing, and I could be wrong about all this stuff, remember, I'm wrong most of the time, is that you're not into it enough to know the implications of things. I mean, everything is more complicated than it is. And it's fine if you have a lot of money, you're not going to miss $700, but I worry about the next step somebody's going to get you for, and then the next step or whatever. Because now, tell you you want to be in the mold detection business, you just say you're in the mold detection business, and don't, and go out and find out how to do it. That's what, YouTube, I'm trying to figure out how to put cabinets in. Yeah, go on YouTube, figure out how to do it. Yeah, and go to your county cooperative center. There is so much free help to do that. You're going to have to hustle. You're going to have to work at it. But the other thing, you're going to have to spend money you don't have, go into bigger debt that you don't want to do, and probably wind up, not working out anyway. And you're just worse off than before. So it's okay if things don't work out, but it's not okay to keep spending money, doing it. And that's the important thing, that you can't keep spending money trying to figure out how not to spend money, or trying to figure out how to make money. I think that's a no-win game, and particularly something short-term or whatever. Everybody wants hope, and so everybody's out there trying to sell you something. Here's the government on loans. Oh, I missed that. What was that? I think I missed that. Oh, no, there it is. How is the government on loans for weed business? It depends on where you live, okay? California has loans for minorities to get in the weed business. And there's more and more states doing that, because they were suffering more. Minorities were in jail because of weed more than anybody else. And so now that this is going to be a booming industry, that's it. Now, I just put up, on Lesko Help, I just put up a free report on how to find out the best way to get in the weed business, okay? And again, it's not going out and figure out how do I get a license, because then you're just going to run into attorneys that are going to cost you thousands of dollars or whatever they could get away with, that they're going to convince you this is what you need because you don't know anything about it, and they know 5 days ahead of you, so they sound like they know everything, but they really don't. They're guessing too. Rita, Small Business Development Center. Yes, that's the SBDC. Thanks. Did you say SBD? D, David. Sorry. And so that's the kind of thing. And the sources are there, and it's normal. NORMAL. That's the nonprofit organizations that helps people get in the weed business, because they've been following this for 20 years. They know it. An attorney or whatever says, hey, this looks like a good place to do, whatever, and laws involved, so I can make a lot of money. And as opposed to going somebody who's not selling it, but has been following this for, 20 years and knows it better than the lawyers, and that's what you want. And they're free. Actually, it may cost you $20 to join. That's it. And that's what you got to live for, is living that way. Again, you don't have to, because if you have a lot of money, but particularly if you don't have money, because otherwise you're going to do two things, I feel. Is one, is sit there and be pissed off you can't do anything because it all sounds like it has money, or you're going to borrow money and get in the worse trouble than you are now. And you don't want to do either of those things. So that's why next month, next week, towards the end of next week, and I'm working on my outline now, my course. I used to be a college professor, by the way. I taught computer science. Is there grant money for inventions? Yes, Beatrice. And don't go to invention company. Okay, you hear me? Do not go to an invention company. Do not go to invention company. Do not go to invention company. Do not go to invention company. No. My dad said, go to rehab, baby. I said, no. Amy Winehouse. Oh, she was a talented lady. She was fun. And so you don't want to go to invention. SBDC, okay, what we talked about earlier, okay? They help. And I have a video of one of those experts, who explains it. You're going to go to one of these companies, they're going to charge you $7,000. I'm going to do the same thing for free. People just are so skeptical and they want to spend money. It's not that. It's the people who sell you things are better at selling than the people who give things away. They're not trained to sell. They're trained to just do the work, and that's why. So you should at least try it first. If it doesn't work, you go and spend your money or whatever. How do you find money to buy a laundromat? Well, the same places. I mean, probably I do reports for, you give me a city, a town, or whatever, and I'll show you, 100 places to get money for something like that. Because it's all over. Where would you start? I would start with your elected official. Why not? Why not? He wants you to be successful, or she, because you will create a job for you and other people. Okay. So that's what the money's for, is for growing. How and what kind and all that kind of stuff, it depends. Yeah. And that's why you don't, when you're looking for something like that, you don't say you need money. You're looking for assistance. You don't know what kind, because you're going to probably wind up so you're assuming that what is out there, but you don't really know yet. So what you have to do is I sent you an email because I got the report wrong. I got the reports wrong. Oh, I got the reports wrong. I sent you a wrong report. If I sent you a wrong report, I mean, I'll fix anything. I don't mind. So, Anna, if I did something wrong, just yell at me. I'll fix it. I'll do it right. I make a lot of mistakes. I mean, today I sent out an email with none of the links working. So, I did that. So it's sort of like playing golf with a fast backswing. I just have to realize I have a fast backswing, and I can't do that all the time. I don't not go to invention companies. Yes, do not go. Your thoughts about starting a Facebook group? No, cost nothing. Start it. I don't know. I have a closed Facebook group now, and that's where I could really pay attention, because otherwise I'm sending reports, and they're good because they're like huge directories of everything that's there. So you have a complete list for anything forever. This is like my one stop, for your state. Now I do like 300-400 programs. Actually, it's grants and gigs. So all the grants and gigs, ways to make money for free, that are available in your city, in your state. And so you get like 500 pages of this stuff, that you'll have forever. But now you say, oh, I want to do, have an invention. Well, I mean, the stuff is in there, but see, on the Lesko Help, you just, message me in the Facebook group, and I send you the link to where to go. There's the SBDC office right next here. Here's the link. Give a call, make an appointment. Bim, bam, thank you, ma'am. But you still have that rock, if you get the report as backup. So, I mean, I'm biased, but, both is what you need for different reasons. Show us the cool shirt. Oh, you like that? It's from China, see? And, yeah, it's sort of neat. Not just like anything that's funky. It's fun because it makes me smile. I walk down the street, people smile at me. Do you ever follow what stocks to buy and what has a high returns? No, I don't. I think stock market is for gamblers. If you really want to do it, just put an index fund. The richest endowments just came out a couple of days ago. Universities like Harvard and all these people, they have billions of dollars that they invest in the stock market. Okay, now they have the smartest people in the country. They're investing their money, and the the index fund did better than they did. Okay, so if they just put all their money in an index fund, you don't choose a stock. Okay, here's the Fortune 500 or whatever, the S&P 500. You just put them all in that index fund, and so whatever the whole index is going, that made more money than the smartest people in the world. Okay, no thought. That's it. And to me, that's also somebody taking a lot of commissions. That's where they make money at. Okay, so they're always going to have a reason why you have to have this, you have to have that, because that's how they make money. For you buying and selling, that's where the money is. Atlanta, how do you find money to buy a laundromat in Atlanta? It's the same kind of procedure. To tell you the truth, you have city. The city wants you to do this. Okay, so you find your economic development in your city. You find the economic development in your county. Okay, they also want to do it. You find the economic development in your state. That's 3 government offices locally. That's before you get the federal. But see, a lot of them will know about the federal programs. So that's okay. And you start there. Also, if it's a small business like a laundromat, you look for nonprofit organizations. I know in Atlanta there are that help people. See, and don't go to .coms. Look for people going to help you, either .gov or .org. There's a lot of orgs. Org means they're a nonprofit. So you want to do that. You want to use people like that to help you with that. And there's a lot of consulting, mentoring. It's all for free and stuff like that. And another thing to do is go to a meetup. Go to a meetup, meetup.com, and find entrepreneur, small business meetups in your area. Other people that are starting business. This is a way to learn for free. These are people who are doing what you're doing, but they've been doing it for the last 6 months, 6 years, or whatever. So they could tell you, up to eight, what? 8 people. Where? Oh, yeah, that's not too much, is it? Paris, I haven't been on there for a while. Maybe that's why not too much. But I usually get a couple hundred people on Periscope. Slow day. What is today? Thursday, Wednesday, something? Thursday. Right. So there's a lot of things. Oh, listen, there's a new government office. The England now has a minister of loneliness. Okay. Minister of Loneliness. Now they also, and this is a brand new office to take care of people who are lonely. A whole department, like Energy Department, State Department, Loneliness Department. Now they started a suicide prevention department. Loneliness and suicide prevention. I mean, we have more people, I believe this is right, are committing suicide, are use guns to commit suicide than killing somebody. So to me, suicide is epidemic proportions. What do you think the drug stuff is? People killing themselves that way, right? And we have the highest drug overdose rate in the world, and never seen data like this before. I mean, it's just dreadful. Why are we not worrying about this kind of stuff? This is where it has to go. And now we're talking about, why don't we have a minister of loneliness and suicide? People, we're not caring for people. We care for businesses because they're now people, right? And like now, I don't know if you saw the data yesterday or day before, the debt of the US government is bigger than ever before. Okay, it grew. Okay, now the tax cuts, remember them? The reason we had a tax cut is it's going to grow the economy. And who got the money from the government in the tax cut? You know who, the rich people, right? So we gave $1 trillion to rich people so they could grow the economy and the government will get more money. Well, it didn't work out. This was last year. We passed that law. It didn't work out. We're getting deeper in debt. Our debt is increased 17%. And the economy is going crazy booming wise, okay? So the economy is great, and that's when the government usually could pay its debt. So now we're getting more in debt because we paid millionaires to generate more income for the government, and that didn't work out, but we have to pay that now to these people. So you and I are working harder to pay those millionaires because they're not paying for the government. Somebody's going to have it. And now these same people want to cut entitlements because we're in debt. Well, the reason we're in debt, we just gave $1 trillion to fat cats, in my mind. Why do we do that? Sure, we have to cut the debt. But there's no way. I mean, if somebody is taking advantage of the system, the other people are getting screwed. I mean, nobody minds sacrificing as long as we all have to sacrifice. You came across as a genuine good, but if some people don't sacrifice and you sacrifice, why should I say? That's not one for all. And I think it's this mentality of we're still that we're in a jungle and it's dog eat dog and every man for himself. I don't think it's that way much. I mean, a nicer way to live is if we help each other, right? I mean, that's what my instincts now is that how much can I give before I die? I mean, how much can I collect in the basement? You know, like Scrooge McDuck, I had all those dollars in the basement. That doesn't sound fun. I guess you could show off, or something like that, and people like that. But it seems like giving and helping is the most selfish thing to do because that feels so good. And that's another thing I'm going to talk about in my next. I bought $20 monthly membership. What do I get? Oh, George, you did? Okay, make sure you go to the closed the closed group on Facebook. So facebook.com/groups/Lesko and request access there. Then you get there. As soon as you get in and say, hey, Lesko, I need money to do this, okay? And give me a day or so, and I'll put together some answers for you to start. And that doesn't work, or it does work, you send me roses, or no, just keep keep around. So help other people too. And we'll all be there. If it doesn't work, then come back. Hey, let's go. This is full of shit. The guy said this, or whatever. You know, and we'll keep going. Hello, I'm in. All I need you help. Car dealer took my money. I had to live in my car. Now I'm lost, health and falling. I need a real help grant to help me. And I have 3 inventions need to sell. Okay. I'd hold on the inventions. You don't have time to that. If you're living in a car, you need to find income quickly. You need to get healthy. All that is very possible. There's emergency money at your county level. So if you go to the Office of Community Development, your county money level, they have emergency money. So maybe only $700 or $1,000 or whatever. Healthcare. You have any healthcare problem there? There's healthcare coverage to help you. Okay. And so you want to get healthy. You want to get the emergency. You want to somebody sit down with you for free about your finances. That's available. And need that lonely number. That we don't have it in the U.S. yet. It's only in the lonely numbers in Britain. And they'll sit down with you, help you with your finances, help you find a place to live, and things like that. And that's all available. But start at your county government. If you can't find that, your librarian will help you. Also, you can call local 211. Now I loved your red question mark suit. Oh, it's fun. Time travel, good one, ladies and gents. Hi. Let's see. 6, I'm willing. Ali G. Willing what? Good evening, Mr. Lesko. Hi. I'm all in. The card is great. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh, so the Minister of Suicide and Britain and whatever. Here's interesting. Who likes blockchains? Okay. Tech giants are funding the launch of a research lab at the University of California at San Diego to unravel the mysteries around blockchains. The new academic center is called Block Lab and will include about 20 individuals who will be digging into the technical, legal, and business questions surrounding the fast-moving new technology. The laboratory is financially backed by tech giants IBM, Dell, and Intel. Okay, so that is Block Lab, B-L-O-C-K-L-A-B. You want to know what's going on in blockchain? That's who you contact. You see what they're doing. Don't have some journalist or something studies it for a half hour or whatever, or some investment, somebody wants to sell you something. No, you go to the best people in the world who are spending a lifetime studying it. They're there, okay? What is available for ex-cons in Louisiana, jobs and free money? Yes, all that is. And particularly the new kinds of stuff. Like I interviewed ex-felons who've got, did a rap or singing. I raised $7,000 on the internet and crowdfunding to do that. Your Career One Stop now has a lot of programs that are aimed at ex-offenders or returning citizens. They have new names for this now. I'm 20 years old in Atlanta, Georgia. Lots to do at 21. Mr. Lesko, I've been watching you on TV for the 90s. Thanks for the advice. Yeah, I'm an old guy. Yeah, the 90s was big on TV. I don't do TV anymore. I do this. See, I'd be an hour here and it's all free. But I'm still able to educate, and that's the important thing. I like social media. Well, you see that we just said people who use social media have less depression. Okay. Well, there's ways to do it. How could you have to? I think, I'm biased too, but if you join the Lesko Help, I'm going to have a lecture or video training, live video training that you could be live on it. We use Zoom. the Zoom people. That's a cool thing because everybody can be live. You want to talk live, you want to show your face, you don't want to show your face, fine. And I'm going to give a lecture. And also I'll have notes and websites and everything that I talk about. So you'll get a manual and a lecture and a website about how to retire in 3 years. Now, it takes work. If you think it's going to be magic or something, there's no magic. It takes work. But I want to show you the possibilities so you can unlock yourself. That's the whole thing. We get all the stuff gets put into us and we lock it up. Oh, it can't be done. No, you need help in unlocking that and seeing potential in something. You never thought about that or how that could maybe work and how this can be put together with this and yada, yada, yada. Yeah. And that's how you get done. And again, like the title of this thing is what? How do you get lucky? You feel, I used to feel that way. Oh, I cannot get lucky. Okay, here's how to reach me. Lesko Free Radio at Gmail. And then here's, to belong to Lesko Club or all the other products I have. I'm starting to build that as the main thing. Or if you want to talk to me, I have a service, $2 a minute. Usually in 20 minutes, I could set you on a whole new life. I really believe that. You'll see over 100 reviews of me doing this. And you go to coaches, they'll charge you $3,000 a month. That's crazy. I want to show you options in life for the things that you're interested in. I'm a good listener that way, trying to find out what really is inside you that you want to do. I'll show you some ways to put together that and start making income. And none of that will cost you money except paying for me. I got to keep doing this. And I need to be self-sufficient to keep doing it. I remember you when I was a kid. Well, I wasn't a kid then, but I was a kid way before that. Yes, we all get old. That's sort of neat. Actually, I do find old getting neat, as long as I'm healthy. That's the key. Like I said, I now bicycle 16 miles. I used to run 5 or 6 miles a day, and now bicycling until my heel hurts. I hope I could heal and then I could go back to running again. But I'm sort of like bicycle. It's less on the joints, but I've never had that problem before. This is a muscle in the heel. What do you call it? Planters tectonitis or whatever. Are you doing well? Yes. Sometimes not so well, but yes. And we all live up and down. That's what life is, yeah. And that's why, to me, the most selfish thing to do is that I have something I just can't wait to get up every morning and do. And the potential of helping somebody with something that I can put together and research and find out that somebody else could do. I see it's not like panning for gold. I go out there and find these little nuggets, and nobody else knows about it. Listen to this. In 2001, a study by the American Emergency Medicine found that over 5 years studied, they were on an estimate. In 2001, hair care product caused 100,000 injuries. So 100,000 people were injured because of hair care products. Maybe that's what's happening to me. Yeah. So, I got a lot of stuff here I was going to read too, but getting late, guys. So remember, where's that list again? Show you the list. It's www.free.lesko.com/store. Okay, www.free.lesko.com/store. That's where you have all the products there, but the most important one is two. The first two ones are one is Lesko Help, where that's $19 a month, and then you get hooked up to the video training, the live video training, and the one-on-one on Facebook. I answer your questions every day. I'm answering those questions for people and sending them websites. It's hard to do it for everybody. I have 4 services going on here, so I'm not able to do it all. And plus, I don't have the time to get links for you here too. But there, you tell me, so I'll send you links who to contact in your state, your city. You have links, and you go and try it. Doesn't work? Come back, and I get you more possibilities. Life is all about possibilities. It's sort of like dating. I can tell you where the girls are, but I can't guarantee they'll go out with you. Yeah, so you got to do that. Yeah. And that's two ways. I can't guarantee you get the money, but I guarantee they have money for this purpose. And that's the important thing. Whether you get it or not, it's up to them and you. So the only people who can guarantee you get the money at the office is giving it out. Yes, I went to retire in 3 years. Well, okay, well, next week, Anna, we're going to do that on Lesko Help. And that's the closed group. So remember that if you want to see that to do. 70 years younger. Are you 70, Anna? Is that what you are? Ah, you're a kid. I'm 75. Retire in 3 years. Good. Robert Cole. I have been teaching karate and helping very poor kids learn to be better life. Good for you. Better manners and better behavior. I'm joining your site today to find money to help more kids. Good for you. Yeah, I'll show you that. I'll show you everywhere locally where the good sources are for that. You know, and it takes effort, but you got to start learning the system. There's no one place you're going to make an application, get the money, and I'll be fixed by next Thursday. That may happen, but it probably won't. So you have to be in it for the long haul. But don't spend money doing it. That's what I'm trying to do, is have a service that is very reasonable, cheap, to keep you going in whatever you feel is important for you to do in life. What could be better than that? You have so much to give. We all do. And people need help. And there's a lot of problems to be solved. And we all have to go out there and choose the ones we're the best at to solve them for other people. And that's why it's a division of labor kind of thing. So if you're good at solving problems with kids, then man, let's get you going to do more of that, because that makes you grow, be a better person, and you'll be helping more people on that. Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much for everything. It's fun to be here yet. I don't know what the options are. I don't know what the other side is like yet. But someday we're all going to find out, aren't we? Peace.